one-way flight from LAX to Thailand. It's happening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have to realize the privilege that we have. We have to, especially for my remote workers and my digital nomads and people like me who, it honestly don't matter where in the world you at, you can still make money.
At least one new thing.
That's a challenge accepted, so we're gonna do it. I want to get into a cooking class. I want to go to a Thai class or get a Thai teacher. I want to, immerse myself into the culture. I don't really necessarily just want to go and hit them with the tourist vibe because that's just whack. Okay, so I'm moving to Thailand, and if you're watching this video, you're probably considering it, thinking about it. Want to know why I'm considering moving from Los Angeles, where I live right now? In this video, we're going to get into all of those things. So like, subscribe, and let's get straight on into it. So what's up, YouTube? This is your boy, Peter Ewu. If you're based in Los Angeles, California, I'm originally from Hyattsville, Maryland, and I've been living in Los Angeles for the past 3 years. Wow, time flies. Yeah, for the past 3 years, I've been living in Los Angeles. So I graduated college at 222 when I was 20 years old. One-way flight to California. Did a corporate thing or few. I used to work with Walt Disney Company, and I used to work with Lionsgate. I do marketing, so probably a better angle. So essentially what I was saying was, I'm in California. I've been very fortunate enough to work with some amazing companies like the Walt Disney Company, Lionsgate, and now I actually run my own company full time. So I run a marketing agency where we support small brands, businesses, actors, creators, and with their marketing and social media needs. So think anything from social media management, website design, content creation, whatever they can articulate, even offline marketing, billboards, stickers, whatever they need. And if you're interested in getting into marketing, there are videos on my page that walk through how to get into digital marketing that you can watch right now and start your journey without any experience. You don't have to go to college like I did. There's a lot of people making thousands of dollars right now with just this device, a well-functioning brain, and the hustle that is necessary to take things to another level. So again, go and watch videos about that, because this video is about me moving to Thailand. All right, why I gave all that context is I'm in a stage of life right now where I think it's fair to say that I've achieved a great amount at my age, and I'm very grateful to God. But I feel as though like America kind of has us in a setup or position into where as though we're just always chasing money. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me as an entrepreneur, if you were to ask me who am I without talking about my business, I don't think I'll be able to like put a pin on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'll be able to like speak on who I am without talking about my business, because my business is all that's on my mind. That's all I do, because life is about paying bills, helping the family out, doing XYZ that money essentially is the bottom of or the solution of. And you never really get to understand like who you are as an individual. And I feel like at this stage of life right now, like it's very important that I'm in tune with myself and in tune with like my happiness, who I am outside of my business, because that's what's really important as a young man, I believe. I just feel it. I just feel like it's important. And the reason why I feel like that is because like coming to Los Angeles, coming to Los Angeles from Maryland, as y'all know, like that's a big jump. And Los Angeles was like something I only saw on TV. We like Hollywood movies, BET Awards, Los Angeles, big. And I came here, and by God's grace, and I don't, this is not everybody's story, but I feel like I've achieved a great amount, right? And I don't want to necessarily say I'm in my what's next stage, but coming from Maryland, I thought that Los Angeles was all the world has to offer. And now I'm here, and I'm realizing that God created 7 different continents for a reason. And there are other places in the world. LA is beautiful, Atlanta is beautiful, Africa is beautiful, Asia is beautiful, South America is beautiful. You don't want to just limit yourself. I don't want to just limit myself to just thinking that America is all it is. America is the only way to be happy as a young man. Especially with the guy in the seat that is in right now running the country. What do I lose from going out to see what else the world has to offer? I feel like it's very important. And also, I come from a Nigerian background where sooner or later it's going to be time to start thinking about my family, start adding more responsibilities than I currently have right now. And I think it's important that I explore the world while I have minimal responsibilities. I have a couple dogs, but I have an amazing roommate, my boy, shout out Kahari, who is more than down to make sure that my dog is straight. So it's like, what is stopping me? I work remote. This is all I need to make money, and it comes in USD. What is truly stopping me? And I really thought to myself, the answer is nothing. And on the other side of the token, as a full-time entrepreneur, I feel as though I work a lot. I feel like I commit a lot of time and need to see the benefits of the time I've been committing. You know what I'm saying? And just be honest. Like, I feel like for me, making money was never the problem. Last month we did 12K. I've seen videos where I've showed y'all me breaking down 15K. It's no secret that I've been able to find a good mojo with this marketing business, but the way life is set up, credit cards, bills, this, that, emergency. By the time you look around, and not to say I don't have savings, but you know, with that not included, like by the time you look around, you don't really have shit just based off the way the economy is set. And you might be sitting here and thinking to yourself, oh, if I was making 10K a month, I would have 5K. No, the hell you would not. No, the hell you would not. No, the hell you would not. That's just not how life is set up. The more money, the more problems. It's a common system. It's a common pattern that I think just about everybody knows. I don't have to do, but because of the type of risk taking I like to take with my business, meeting investors, doing pitch competitions, going to conferences, I make those investments that add up. Ubers, hotels, flights. Some of y'all just can't relate, okay? So the reason why I paint that whole picture, I have an assistant. We have 5 to 10 different softwares we use to automate some of our processes. 10 different emails, right? Like, the cost to be a boss is not cheap, okay? Now, with all of that being said, by the time I offset all my expenses, I do have a good amount of money left. But in America, the quality experiences aren't affordable at that point with my current budget, if you follow what I'm saying. You know, some people are going to understand, some people are not. Let me know in the comments if you're not understanding. I know some people are going to be like, oh, savings, da da da, all the financial advisor wannabes. Y'all pull up and share y'all 2 cents, but I'm saying what I'm saying. It's not easy being an entrepreneur, and I'm not gonna say no matter how much money you make, but like you hear a lot of entrepreneurs say, yeah, 10K a month, 10K a month. That sounds amazing. Ask them to show you their bank account balance right now. That will really put a lot of this into perspective. But anyways, in an amazing place like Thailand, and I'm gonna be honest, I will admit, I am a victim of a lot of the YouTube videos, a lot of the TikTok videos. Keenan Travels, Young D Mark, Vontae Vlogs. What's my other guy name? All of them out there killing it, enjoying life. Have those guys played a decision on me wanting to go to Thailand? To a degree. But I'm a very intellectual individual, at least I hope to be and pray that I am. And I also do my own research, right? Like, you could really increase the quality of life while maintaining or minimizing your expenses. To put it in perspective, I just sent my mom on a cruise. It was a dinner cruise in Maryland, I believe for $175 or so, 3-course meal. She didn't necessarily get to pick the meals; it was already set, and $175. In Thailand, I can go on a dinner cruise, and all you can eat buffet style. I'm talking limitless food on the water for $20. In other words, I can take myself, my 3 brothers, and my mom, and then for the cost of what it would have costed just for just her to go in Maryland, and that's not even Los Angeles. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like America, the whole idea of minimizing your expenses and upgrading your quality of life, they don't go hand in hand in this country. You want to upgrade your quality of life? Anybody will tell you you got to make more money. You might see a fast car, you might see something nice. You're like, oh, I want that. In America, you got to make more money. And not to say that's not the same thing in Thailand too, because we're not going to ignore the fact that we're coming over with USD. So this is not the typical experience. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to realize the privilege that we have. We have to, especially for my remote workers and my digital nomads and people like me who, it honestly don't matter where in the world you at, you can still make money. You figure it out. There's so many YouTube videos that I have teaching people how to make money. But again, that's not the point of the video. Back to Thailand. Here's a life that I envision for myself as a 24-year-old full-time entrepreneur. I wake up, I have some maids in my room, cleaning some stuff up, making sure that I'm organized. I'm going to show you my room right now so y'all can see where I'm staying at and how much I'm paying, because I want to make sure that we talk about that too, to also put things in perspective when I want to move. But I see myself waking up and I have a maid who is organizing my clothes, organizing, because I'm a sanitary guy. I like things to be in touch. but I also have early meetings that I need to wake up and get to. So sometimes I might need to, you know, have my clothes on the chair and then hop on the meeting. But I would appreciate if somebody can fold it and put it in the closet for me before I finish my calls. But then I would also appreciate following that, the private chef pulls up and starts making the breakfast. And then after the private chef pulls up, I go to a gym with an amazing view. It doesn't have to be ocean view. It can be a nice city view. You feel what I'm saying? Glass, all the equipment I need. And then I envision a driver waiting outside for me. Listen, y'all might think that I'm thinking too big, thinking crazy. Should we even talk about the cribs out there though? And I'm speaking like I've been there, but I've done my research. And I would also recommend, disclaimer, before you go anywhere in this world, before you go across the street, before you go across the state, before you go across your country, and 100% sure before you go across the world, make sure you do your research. And this is what I mean by research. Make sure that you obviously, watch long form content. You watch diverse amount of content from people with different backgrounds. You might start to tell the people who was being upfront, the people who was not being so upfront. Take notes on what you're hearing. Oh, in Thailand, this is what they like. This is what they don't like. Do I see myself living like this? Right? And then take it a step further. Look on Instagram, reach out to people out there and be like, hey, I'm considering moving out there. How's the experience for American people? You can reach out to people who are originally Thai, people who are American who moved out from there, but have a conversation and start to build your network out there. I already know like 10 people out there and I haven't even been there before. Because when I watch these dudes' YouTube video, I hit them up like, yo, I seen your YouTube video. I'm considering XYZ. Had some conversations. I got my one-way ticket. Like, y'all don't believe me? Let me show y'all this. As y'all can see, one-way flight from LAX to Thailand is happening. And for me, I feel like I deserve to live that life that I'm articulating right now. And unfortunately, even though if I'm making $12K a month in America, if I wanted to live the lifestyle that I believe I deserve and I want to live right now as a young man, I would be on the streets right now. Okay? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to Thailand. We're going to go explore ourselves. We're going to go explore the world. And I have met Tabitha Brown. And Tabitha Brown, shout out Tabitha Brown, the legendary actress. And she had sent me her book and gave me an amazing challenge. And that challenge is, when I go to Thailand, I'm going to do something I've never done before for 30 days straight. I'm going to be documenting the process. And I'm going to be bringing y'all with me. So make sure you like and subscribe for that, because that's going to be legendary. That was the legendary.
Hello there.
And she has inspired me to do 30 days of what I haven't done before. Yep. We're going to Thailand, and we're going to do a new thing for 30 days straight.
Yes.
And this is where it starts.
Every day, at least one new thing. If you do more, that's your business, but at least one new thing.
That's a challenge accepted, so we're going to do it.
I'm going to try and jump in too, because that's a good challenge.
You inspired us, like, for real. Like, all jokes. And this can range anything between crazy shit from paramotoring, because I've never done that before, spending the day with the elephants, fucking eating insects. Everything is going to be what we're going to do for 30 days straight. Wearing black all day, eating fruits all day. It's a lot of ideas here, man. But look, just put it in perspective. And also put in perspective, in Los Angeles, my room isn't the smallest. Definitely isn't the biggest. I paid $1,200 to be here. Shared bathroom, shared living room. Now, in Los Angeles, one can argue that's not too bad. However, wait till I get to Thailand and show y'all what I can get for that money, even if I decide to spend that much, because I won't. But if I did, I would be able to live like a king. And the reason why I'm making this video is because if you're considering upgrading your lifestyle, if you're considering exploring the world, if you're considering exploring the horizons, I would challenge you to take that trip. It don't even have to be to Thailand. If you never took a flight before, take a trip to the state close to you. Take the train if you've never taken a train before. But I'm accepting this Tabitha Brown challenge to do something I've never done before for 30 days straight, and I couldn't think of a better place to do it than Thailand, especially because I've been really thinking about how I can really learn myself, how I can really enjoy myself, and how I can really enjoy the fruits of my labor without breaking the bank. And after my research and after my conversations, I think it's fair to say that Thailand might be the place to be. Oh yeah. And then also I've talked to mentors, right? I've talked to my mentor. Shout out my mentor Rico Ross. Another one mentor is Barron from Morgan State University. And these are globetrotters, people who've traveled the world. Rico Ross has lived in 30 plus countries, or 13 plus countries or some shit like that. Bro said amongst all the countries, he's been to Thailand 3 times. In other words, out of all of those different 13 places he's been one time, Thailand was the one place he had to go back to back. Honestly, I don't know about y'all. I haven't really heard anything bad about Thailand, and that's very rare. I've been to Colombia. Again, I'm Nigerian. I used to live in Nigeria. I've been to places that have nice things that are not America. Let me make that also clear. I used to live in Nigeria, okay? So for me, it's about the happiness. I've heard amazing things about their people, how nice they are. I want to get into a cooking class. I want to go to a Thai class or get a Thai teacher. I want to, immerse myself into the culture. I don't really necessarily just want to go and hit them with the tourist vibe because that's just whack. You know what I mean? I feel like obviously it's a lot of Americans over there doing American stuff, but I want to come and expand my horizons. Like I've heard amazing things about the elephants, heard amazing things about their food, about their temples. I want to go and learn about all of these amazing things. I was just being enlightened about the monks and what their role in the community is. So it's a lot of amazing beauty. I also want to take a Muay Thai class and learn how to, do it like the Thai people, you feel me? So it's so much beautiful culture in Thailand that I feel like is really awaiting me. I'm 24 years old, I've graduated college. I'm doing my MBA right now online. I'm actually going to be doing it in Thailand because it ends in January. And I honestly couldn't think of a better time to challenge myself to really go out 19 hours across the country and just learn something new. And then also I've traveled a lot to Nigeria. I've traveled a lot to places outside the country, and most times I'm doing so with my family or with a group. But this is the very first time that I'm going to be traveling all by myself. So this is going to be an experience that honestly just everybody watching this video is going to be coming along with me because this is going to be me and y'all. So this is going to be a hell of an experience. I'm going to document as much as possible to really show y'all the vibes of exactly what it's like as a 24-year-old trying to figure it out in life, going across the country to explore, learn new things, broaden his horizon, and channel his inner self on this YouTube channel. So hopefully y'all bought in and hopefully y'all ready for this journey because I know I am. So let's pack these bags and get ready for this journey. Let's get it.